I'm Rickey. I'm the oldest grandson. I got choked up when he said he comes to everything. He showed up to everything. Whether it was a football game, Little League football game, whether it was anything, church, Easter. I got pictures of Granddaddy showing up for the Easter speech. Showed up for the Christmas play. Back in the day when they would give you a paper sack with the orange and the apple and the candy cane and the candy that was stuck together, you couldn't pull apart. You had to hit it with a brick. But we was happy to get those paper sacks, the little Christmas goodies.
Talk good about the sack.
Yes, we need to start that back with the brazel nuts that you couldn't crack unless you had a brick. I could talk all day about him. You know, what gave you the idea about the Rickey Smiley Foundation? Going out there helping people and helping kids. What made you want to raise all these kids and get all these children and raise them up? I saw Granddaddy did it.
That's right.
Jay, Pee Wee, everybody at the house all the time. Dave. There's a lot of folks that didn't have a father. He was a father to them.
That's right.
Look at Mr. Lockhart sitting right there. I'm gonna show you this, just how awesome he was. I just want y'all to see this. These are all the kids and grandkids. Stand up right now if this man was a father or a grandfather to you. These are all the people. Mark and Vet down the hill. Everybody was over there spending the night. Jay, all of us, Tracy in the back, everybody. He raised us all. He talked to you every single day. Every single day. Talk to you till you fall asleep. Mr. and Ms. Lockhart across the street said that was the only, they was like parents to them. Jason, Jared, Chuck, that was the only that was the grandparents to them. You know, everybody, raise your hand if you got a whooping. Chuck, he whooped you? Wow. He caught Jared dancing on top of the pool table. He said, stay right there. Man, bring me that belt. Told Jared up. Didn't know half of them folks' name. He called you what he called you. The people he called Talking Jack, raise your hand. All Talking Jack. 2 Talking Jack. Everybody he called Buddy, raise your hand. Didn't know your name, but he called you, hey, now Buddy. Scoville. Just Uncle Bruce, Granddaddy, after a nice big meal, went to the bathroom to sit on the throne with the newspaper. Uncle Bruce decided to climb under the bathroom cabinet while Granddaddy was reading the newspaper. He started making the drawers open and close from up under the bathroom cabinet. And so when he got up, he looked out there, and Bruce said, aha! He said, stay right there. Buddy, bring me that belt. Pop, pop, tore him up in the hallway. And I was laughing so hard, he grabbed me and hit me 3 times. I'm like, I didn't do nothing. All my family from Pittsburgh, he gave us the absolute best. He made sure you got up and went to work yesterday. One day I went on the radio. He said, well, where the hell are you? Now, what's wrong with you? That's what he asked. That's the way he asked. And I said, my stomach hurt. He said, well, what that got to do with your voice? I said, I don't hear you on the radio. So, you know, this week I went to work every day because people got cancer that depend on the morning show. People sick that depend on the morning show. To some people, that's the only morning show. And the morning show is family to them because they don't have nobody. And he's just been awesome. I sat there on that front row with him. The first time I saw him in the front row, he was burying my dad. Reverend Fisher was here. And then I sat there on that front row with him and watched him bury all of his brothers and his sisters and his wife and his mother, who was 106 years old. There's so much rich history in this church, and we all grew up in this church. And my grandfather was everything. I was so proud sitting. We used to sit back there, and I would see my granddaddy standing up there with the black robe on serving communion. I thought he was a king. I would see all the deacons and everybody standing up here, and like my granddaddy got on that black robe, and he was walking with the communion. I was like, wow, just to see a man do what he did. He teach you how to change the tires. He teach you how to pull your car up on the curb and change the oil and change your own oil so you don't have to go down to Jiffy Lube to save you $29. Taught us everything. Taught you how to be a man. Taught you how to love. Taught you how to give. Taught you how to give. Put everybody before yourself.
Yeah, that's right.
And I want to thank everybody, every nurse, all the nurses and the caretakers. Stand up, please. All of the nurses, every last one of y'all. Every last one of y'all. A lot of these people work in hospitals. They make a living, help making people comfortable while they pass away, but they all cried. And I want to thank every last one of y'all for everything y'all done. Quinn, all the caretakers, thank you for everything. Thank you for making his transition comfortable and awesome. Y'all are awesome. Everybody in the medical field, thank you for everything. You do stuff that folks just don't have the stomach to do, because I couldn't do it. I called Kerry and Renee and Michelle. I got on the phone and called everybody to say he's leaving. They jumped on the car. They jumped in the car. They was there in 3.5 hours. Thank everybody for coming. Thank you for everything. Mr. and Miss Lockhart, I can't thank you enough. Uncle Suge, Uncle Bruh, Uncle Bruce, thank you for everything. Sat there with him, made sure he had everything he needed.
Yeah.
Had to go out of town and do stuff. I don't see how you did it. I don't. And while y'all praying, if y'all pray for anybody, pray for my niece right here on the front row, Veronica. Their mother passed away when she was 2 years old. My grandfather raised her. Amen. Called her the baby. Amen. Her bedroom is right across the hall from his. She in the 7th. What grade you in? She's in the 8th grade. You talking about a punch in the stomach for somebody that age? That's what I feel bad for. I'm fine. My family is fine. But these 2 girls that had to come and live there when their mother passed away, Vicky and Veronica, pray for them.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
That's, if my heart don't go out for anybody else today, I love everybody. But these 2 young ladies on this front row, right here, and Kyria, Renee and Michelle, all of the grandkids, everybody that came, Brandon, thank y'all. Lisa, Connie, y'all came every summer. Came from DC, y'all come down from Pittsburgh. David, Nisi, everybody. Drive all the way down here from Pittsburgh just to see your Uncle Ernest. Thank you for everything. Scobie, Chuck, everybody in the neighborhood, Mark, Vitt. I just want to say thank you for everything. I love you. And he loved you. So, I don't know what else to say. But I'm gonna let Uncle Bruce, who got the most whoopings, come up here and take the microphone. Last name. Guess what was the last 2 words my granddaddy said to me that I could really understand? Roll Tide.